So on my end, I have a business and tech background, perhaps similar to Georgetta. I come from a computer science background. Uh, did a double major back like 35 years ago, similar path to hers. It was a combination of computer science and business. So went through the path of 3 years, computer science. I was a little too slow in terms of what I wanted to go do as far as actual execution in the marketplace. So I ended up migrating over to business administration instead. So then since that point, I've been working with companies typically in the small to mid-size. I did a couple of consulting gigs early on with larger institutions, but usually being that middle point between helping the business people fulfill their business needs by applying tech. Business people don't necessarily know how to talk to technical folks, and technical folks don't necessarily know how to talk to business people. They don't quite, they don't have, they're not the same wavelength. So I've been doing that for a good amount of time. I built a couple of businesses along with that path, and currently I'm a what's called a fractional CTO at a company where we have around 100 or so, 110 sales reps. Probably they generate about 10,000 phone calls a day. So there's quite a bit of activity there, and pretty much implementing the CRMs and the backend systems and the automations and such. So that's partly what I'm involved with on that front. What I'm looking to do, however, is to now leverage that skill set, leverage AI, and start looking into developing productized services that are AI based. So not as much going down the coaching path or the consultation path, where it's more of an agency type model. I've done that before, but it's rather instead looking at developing very narrow, relatively simple turnkey productized tools that may not have a huge shelf life. They might last a year, 2 years before the market becomes advances enough where they become incorporated into other products, which is fine. But it does produce a good revenue stream and gets me involved with other companies who might have further needs. So that's pretty much what's on that horizon in terms of the midterm. On the very short-term basis, looking to leverage the tools that are built into the AIpreneur tool set, and essentially from there be able to produce revenues by offering some of those tools on almost a turnkey basis. Not again as a long-term game plan. I think you even mentioned one of yours, like even the things that we have in the toolkit a year from now, they'll be more mainstream. So the timing is now to take advantage of those while it's still relatively new in the marketplace. So one thing that comes to mind there is looking at some of the copywriting tools that are built into the platform and
Mm-hmm.
offering those as a turnkey service. Not even turnkey, more like an 80% done for you kind of situation. I'm not looking to become a copywriter necessarily. It's not my skill set, but I think the tools are solid enough where they can probably get someone 80%, 70% of the way, and they'll let them refine from there on. So what I'm thinking basically is there's a large group of people who don't have an in-house copywriting team. They probably have budgets or are thinking of having to hire a copywriter who's going to have to do the entire thing from zero. As opposed to in this case, if I were to offer them the service, then we can probably get them 80% of the way there. So they can just do that last 10, 15% of their own internal fine tuning, but that'll save them a lot of time and a lot of money. On my end, the intent there is to come up with a package where if I could offer them $1,000 package one time that will let them essentially have 6 months, 8 months, a year's worth of copywriting type turnkey services, which they're not going to use extensively because a mid-sized company, small company is not going to need to produce 10 blogs a day year round, right? So they'll usually have a limited number of things they have to produce, even emails, sequences, or campaigns or websites. They might think a year's worth of content is just like great. In reality, they're going to use a fraction of that. So
Yeah.
that's what I was considering there. If I
Yeah.
have at 1,000, then I'm looking at basically getting 100 customers that way, and that'll produce 100,000 nest egg with which I can go build the other businesses.
So, yeah, thanks for the explanation. Let me just quickly share my screen. See the screen?
Yep.
So that's what I would do. This guys is doing buy words.
Hmm.
Basically, what you can start providing is unlimited copy. Okay,
Right.
limited copy for businesses, and they just buy a package. And how you can do it, you can categorize it into unlimited copy for social, for example.
Mhm.
You could have unlimited, you could have like a limited to like up to 20 copy, up to 50 copy, something
Right.
like that. For emails, for LinkedIn posts, for ad copy, email, Facebook, weekly LinkedIn blog, whatever that tools that you want to leverage in
Mhm.
the lab, you could basically create a category and provide it as a service, right? And
Correct.
go to the pricing. They don't have a good website, by the way. I don't like their website. Don't get me wrong. It's just about the idea.
Yeah. 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 Exactly.
Because their website is really bad, but I like the idea. And then you can say $99 per copy, and you could just say $49 per copy or whatever. And then all of a sudden have another pricing structure, say, oh, unlimited copy for this much. So all the people that can see the perceived value of the packaging.
Mhm.
Yeah. And you can have what I would do three things, three categories: unlimited copy for Facebook ad, unlimited copy for email, so Facebook ad and an email, and unlimited copy for social media up to two social media challenge. That's what I would do. And or you can say instead of unlimited for the social media, you could limit it to say up to 20 copy for the social media, up to 20 email, and then have the unlimited option too. Because realistically, when you provide unlimited copy to people, they don't have time to request
Exactly.
unlimited. This is a
Yeah.
reality.
Yep. So what I was
Unless you
thinking,
work with the agencies. If you work with marketing agency, you might actually not be a good idea to do that.
correct.
Because they all of a sudden gonna request you thousands of copy. But if you would just work with the business owner,
Yeah.
reality, like unlimited copy, they may end up asking you to.
Exactly.
Just the whole psychology of the selling unlimited copy, they think they got a really good value, right?
Exactly.
And that's what I would do. Keep it very simple. Just provide a copy for three things: social, email, ads. That's it,
Yep.
right? Package it up, have an option of be saying up to 10, have an option of unlimited, to package, keep it simple, build a website, and then go advertise it.
Yeah. So what I was thinking there was, like you're describing now, but probably two versions of this. One where it's a unlimited the way you're describing now. Um, if they wanted someone to actually help them refine that last 15-20% of the copies that really ties into the company, then I'll probably just work with copywriters and build that into the package. So essentially, you for $1,000, they get a very big discount, but they would essentially get the copy. They'd have to make whatever modifications they need themselves to tighten it up. Most people are not going to want that because they don't have the time. They don't have the expertise to do it. But that'll get them into the $1,000 package. And then for the higher level, I would just hire other people to do the copywriting tweaking. Essentially, I wouldn't do it
Yeah,
myself.
well, you could literally get a VA and train them for like a couple of hours and how to
Yeah,
use the lab, fulfill the client. Each VA could potentially fulfill up to 30 clients a month
right.
to provide that service because like it's
Yeah,
very easy to create a copy through the lab.
correct.
Because you go and create a business context for them, a perfect business context, and then you can go and generate that. Look at these guys, becreative.co. They do unlimited video. That's another thing we do. I'm not suggesting that, but I like their website.
Yeah.
The other one, I like the idea. This one, I like the website.
Right.
It's
The other website was kind of
literally
crappy.
very simple. Unlimited copy, social media, ads, emails.
Yeah.
Get it started. It's free. You can actually try to impress them by giving them some free copy, right? Create a
Hmm.
5 Facebook copy for free. It takes under 5 minutes. If you go and consume the client acquisition course, or let me just go in here. You see my screen still that I'm showing
Yep.
the screen?
Yep.
Yeah. So if you go to Classroom, you go to client acquisition course. This section, sell your Facebook ad services using cold emails,
Yep.
right? If you go watch that 32 minutes of the training, or if you watch this part one, I will cover about how you can actually do that for your services when you try to provide it as a lead magnet for free, or when you're trying to actually do the cold email to get this type of clients, because that's another way of doing it, cold email. So there's a training in here. You can go watch it, go back to this, model this website. Very, very simple to model it. Its structure is very simple. It's very, very clean. You can have a VSL in here. Yeah. A video sales letter. You can create some credibility here. If you don't have any review, just use this community to build some review. You could provide that service to
Yep.
free to the community and get a review, or you can just get the reviews from your LinkedIn as a person. It doesn't have to be like anything that you have reviews so far in anything. You can just pull it up there and you create, we edit. We could just say we create we deliver something like that, no stress, no fuss. And basically you can go then to the categories. You can say unlimited email package, unlimited ad package, and unlimited the social, how it works, get a starter now, and you can go there. And that's when you have your pricing structure like this.
Yeah.
Have a scale up to 20 copy, this much. Pro, enterprise. Let's talk. Very good.
Yep. Yeah, I was thinking of actually targeting other school communities and helping them because they're in the business of building a business, right? And there's a lot of people that are already making good progress. So those folks could use the service as well. So that's one of the prime audiences that I'm looking at.
Yeah, 100%. Like you could go and do a school or you can just start cold emailing some people. If you want to provide just something that you need to be careful. If you want to provide the ad services, you need to provide to the people that already running Facebook ads.
Right.
Okay. Because when you provide the copywriting to people, if they don't have the foundation or take set up, there's no point. Like what's the point
Exactly.
of me giving you the Facebook copy when you don't know how to set up your Facebook
Exactly.
ad?
Well,
Or
that's where the Facebook library helps, right? You can just go straight into
exactly.
there
That's
and
what
see
I like.
whoever's already.
Exactly. You can see
Yep.
who already has it. And if you go and consume the client acquisition one course, then it will go through all of that about how you can find them and call email if you wanted to, or you can just advertise and get leads through that way. The other thing you could do, you could partner up with someone like Georgita or the people that are providing that tech part of their business and say, hey, these are my partner, Georgita. I help you with all the unlimited copy Facebook ad and unlimited creative, and Georgita can set up your Facebook ad for you, right? And then in that way you guys can partner and Georgita can do the same. She can just say that I'll do all the tech part, but I'm partnering with Denise. Denise is doing the copy and creative. If you guys partner with each other, then you can get like revenue share, do the commission and help. So you become a team because when you go and approach these businesses, there's a lot of missing pieces of the puzzle. Copy is part of it. And they say, oh, I don't have a GHL. I don't even have an email set up. What's the point of you giving me the email copy when I don't have any email marketing set up, right?
Right.
So you have to make sure, be very clear about who you target. If you're going to target the people for the copy, for the email, for the ad, for the social, they need to have those things set up first, the technical. Then you help them with copy. If you don't
Right.
have the technical set up, don't go after them or partner with someone like Georgita. Georgita can set up those ones for them and you help them with that. So that's where you have to be very clear about who you target, and otherwise it's just wasting your time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that's basically what I would recommend. Becreative.co. They are a very good website, very clear and clean. I think that's something you could definitely go and model them. So yeah, we are on the right track, Paul. Very exciting.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. Like I'm saying, I'm not looking at necessarily as a long-term business, but something where it has a decent volume up front. Again, if I'm looking at simple round numbers, if it's $1,000 for that service for whatever X number of months it might be, or for a full year, it doesn't really matter. Mid-sized companies, small companies especially, won't really leverage it fully. At that point, then 100 clients, that's a nice number. It's $100,000, and that helps fund the other initiatives, such as the productized services.
Charge more than 1,000 a month.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
So a lot of time we're just thinking of getting more clients rather than increasing our pricing.
Yes, exactly.
You double that price and then you aim for 50 clients.
Right.
At the end of the day, all I can say that whether you want to get 100 clients on 1,000 or 50 clients 2,000, it's the same thing. It's just you targeting different people. The more expensive you are, the more high quality businesses you can target.
Right.
That's
That's
basically the difference. At the end of the day, it's the same. We have enough businesses on both sides that are able to pay 1,000. That's like a lot of the limited belief that the entrepreneurs have. They think if I charge too much, no one buy from me. But I'm saying there's so many businesses here that can afford you, even if you double the price. You're just targeting different people, different size businesses. That's all it is. That's the only change that you make. So that's just a limited belief. A lot of times we could go and all of a sudden triple our prices and we realize that we're actually making more money easier and we thought that we never could charge that much, right? That's just something to think about it. But anyway, when I do one-on-one with you, we could go a little bit more deep dive and you could probably come up and start drafting your website and then we could go review together and kind of have a bit of client acquisition strategy as well. And
Yeah,
a bit
that'd be
detailed roadmap.
really good. Thank you.